Hi, we're at Unleash World here in Paris today, where over 4,000 HR professionals came to meet and view the latest HR tech and learn from each other. We're here with our EMEA AGS team to showcase our intelligent workforce platform and universal workforce model. So Ian, as we're coming to the end of our event, what's been your impression?
I think first of all it's been a lot of fun. It's been busy, but lots of fun. I think this has been a great opportunity for us to make some new connections. There's been excellent networking opportunities here. And alongside the new connections, just reconnecting with old colleagues, old friends, people that we've known for a long time that we haven't been able to see for several years. So it's been fantastic to get out and about and see what people are doing and to hear what's happening across the industry. And also, I think really positively, there's been a lot of interest in partnering with AGS, which has been some really good conversations here at the booth.
Wonderful. And what's been your main takeaways from the event?
First and foremost, as we expected, there's lots of really obvious things we'd see at an HR tech event. But I think for me, there's been a lot of focus on analytics. I think people have been very interested in how they can use data more intelligently to make consistent decisions, and not just looking at purely HR data, looking across the spectrum to try to see if they can tie more trends together to make those decisions. So that's been really interesting to see for me, and certainly been a hot topic of conversations in many of the workshops that we've attended, and those have been fantastic as well. I think one thing I will point out though, which is apparent to me, especially in the recruitment side of HR tech, is that it seems to be a very confused landscape at the moment. And if you're new to this industry, or an HR buyer potentially, or a recruitment buyer, I think the landscape is becoming quite crowded. We've got big players all sort of jostling for position in terms of how they brand themselves, the terminology that they're using. There's lots of new acronyms and terms coming into the space now, which can be quite overwhelming if you're not used to, or you're not familiar with the products at the outset. So that's interesting for us to be aware of, especially for our customers, because we as specialists in the space can help demystify that for our customers.
Wonderful. Are there any other industry trends or things that you think is worth highlighting? Certainly.
I think the big thing on the recruitment side has been a lot of focus on skills matching. The conversation is shifting away from the traditional job to resume, job to CV matching. It's very much around where are the skills, how are we going to find those skills and match them to the work that needs to get done within organizations. And it's not lost on us that that's very much aligned to our universal workforce model and what we've been talking about in the intelligent workforce platform, and that ability, or that need, to harmonize those sourcing channels. Let's make sure that we're looking for talent, looking for that skills availability, not just in the recruitment silos, whether it be permanent, contingent, or statement of work, but actually looking at the whole spectrum and making sure that we are identifying workers, whether they be internal, external, project-based resources, or sort of non-permanent workers, those sorts of things. So it's very interesting to see that naturally the industry is moving into that space, and I think we are obviously positioning ourselves really well to be able to answer that need. Interesting.
Okay. Well, last question. Mm-hmm. This is a huge event. How many steps do you think you've done over the last couple of days?
So I think I've probably done at least 14 or 15,000 steps a day. This is a big space, and it takes a bit of time to get around. It's not just me. There's probably 8 of us here in total, and we've probably got about 100,000 steps across the team. So it's been a great team effort. It's a pity that this wasn't last month. We could have all added to our September team totals, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and we've had a lot of good working and walking and networking. So it's been great.
Amazing. So we've made so many connections here over the last couple of days, ones that we absolutely hope to continue. To find out more around the Intelligent Workforce Platform, our universal workforce model, please click the link, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you.
Au revoir from Paris!